work with you for your next home. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Next Home Superior Living for your extraordinary real estate journey.
Hi, I'm Jim Koski, and join me Mondays for Life in the 906.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, Governor Whitmer's team is focusing on education and affordability, but one state leader says a key issue was left out. Plus, trading textbooks for the state capitol, 39 Upper Peninsula students are stepping into the shoes of lawmakers, judges, and more. And Bill Clinton answers questions about his relationship to Jeffrey Epstein. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP. This is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Kelly, good evening. What a beautiful day. We are not exactly used to that here lately.
Yeah, good evening and happy Friday to you, Kevin, and to everyone. This is definitely a relief. I said some warmer temperatures on the way. This is exactly what we're feeling, so hopefully it's nice to kick off the weekend. We can see some progress being made on that snow melting on our 19 News Skycam. And yeah, I said there was a little possibility of a drizzle, and that might be what's developing in the next hour or so, but it's going to be very light. And the most important thing, it's warm enough to be rain and not snow. Mid to upper 40s for a really comfortable evening. We have a wind advisory in place with wind gusts to about 30 to 35 miles per hour. I'll let you know all the details about that and everything else you need to know for your weekend in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you very much. State leaders are reacting tonight after Governor Gretchen Whitmer outlined her priorities in her latest State of the State address. Two members of her administration say the speech highlighted both education investments and the need to tackle rising costs for Michigan families. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy has more from Lansing.
One of the major takeaways from Governor Whitmer's final State of the State address was a push to focus on early literacy and building a strong foundation for students before they enter kindergarten.
We have found that we've had so many successes as we build this continuum for the state so that no one gets lost. And I think that's what we heard the other day.
The director of the Department of Lifelong Education, Advancement, and Potential says she's excited to pull attention to after-school and summer programs that help students prevent learning loss over break.
We want to make sure that there is no one lost as they go through our educational system and that they actually are able to go from cradle to a career successfully.
Meanwhile, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson says the issue she hears about most across Michigan is the rising cost of health care.
I've talked to moms in Traverse City who are going without health care coverage because they can only afford premiums for their kids. So that's an unacceptable, untenable situation, and I was really grateful that the governor talked about that in her speech tonight and has some very tangible things she wants to do to reduce medical debt and make healthcare more affordable.
Benson said the governor's proposals to reduce medical debt are important, but added that energy costs must also be addressed.
From the affordability crisis that we're in, driving down costs has got to be a key part of anyone's agenda who wants to lead the state. And healthcare and housing are a part of that, but so is energy.
Both officials framed the address as a continued effort to strengthen Michigan's education pipeline and make life more affordable for families across the state. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
39 high school students from Michigan's UP are trading their classrooms for the state capitol this week. They're in Lansing for the annual YMCA Michigan Youth in Government High School State Conference, a hands-on civics program that gives students a chance to step into the roles of lawmakers, judges, attorneys, lobbyists, and even members of the media. In all, more than 700 students from across the state are taking part in the two-day event. Upper Peninsula schools represented include Gladstone, Lawrence, Mid-Peninsula, and Superior Central high schools. Throughout the conference, students will debate and vote on student-written bills, argue mock trials, and take part in floor sessions inside the Michigan State Capitol. Congressional members left D.C. this weekend without finalizing a deal to the end of the Department of Homeland Security shutdown. Congressional Democrats are pushing for ICE reforms following the shootings in Minneapolis and how the agency is handling immigration operations. A source tells our D.C. bureau the White House made another counteroffer. They add, quote, Democrats need to make a move to end the shutdown before more Americans are harmed by a lack of funding for critical services like disaster relief, end quote. Spokespeople for the House and Senate Democratic leaders confirmed they received the counteroffer and say in part they're reviewing it closely. Former President Bill Clinton in the hot seat today for an hours-long closed-door deposition in Chappaqua, New York today. The highly anticipated deposition is part of the House Oversight Committee's ongoing investigation into the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. WZMQ 19 News Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon has the latest from the deposition and reaction from oversight lawmakers.
Hear him, don't count.
Former President Bill Clinton heading into uncharted territory Friday.
President Clinton, as of right now, is cooperative and answering all of our questions.
The former president was compelled to testify before the House Oversight Committee after House lawmakers on both sides prepared to hold he and former First Lady Hillary Clinton in contempt. The near contempt vote came after the Clintons delayed and defied their subpoenas for months, according to Republicans. Former President Bill Clinton has not been accused of any wrongdoing. However, he did have clear ties to Epstein.
We know President Clinton had, and Secretary Clinton confirmed this yesterday, Jeffrey Epstein was in the White House 17 times while Bill Clinton was president. We know that Bill Clinton flew on Jeffrey Epstein's plane at least 27 times. So those are questions that we're going to ask.
The former president's deposition comes one day after that of his wife, former Secretary of State and former First Lady Hillary Clinton.
I never met Jeffrey Epstein, never had any connection or communication with him. I knew Ghislaine Maxwell casually as an acquaintance.
The rare moment of a former U.S. president sitting for a deposition can set an entirely new precedent going forward. Democrats now demanding President Donald Trump, who is also named in the files, sit before the committee.
It's time for the president to answer questions about why files are missing from the DOJ, why there's been a White House cover-up, and why we continue in that administration to call this investigation a hoax.
Reporting in Washington, Brendan Scanlon, WZMQ 19 News.
According to Chairman Comer, Clinton told the committee that President Trump never said anything to him to suggest he was involved. Democrats say that wasn't an entirely accurate characterization of Clinton's remarks and are demanding the transcript be released for the public to see. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, with 2 roof collapses in Marquette County this week, we'll hear what homeowners should watch out for. And a local care facility is hiring and offering opportunities to grow your skills and your paycheck. We'll have the details when we come back.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
New CBS Tonight.
Looks like I'm officially Boston PD.
Danny and Lena are 2 of the best detectives in Boston.
9mm Glock in the desk drawer.
You know these guys. They're going down with them.
That badge that you wear connects us to a family that is much bigger than us.
So what do we got?
I know where I got it from.
Boston Blue is all new CBS Tonight and streaming on Paramount+.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Live outside Marquette County? Every day, recycling is free at Recycle 906. Bring your cans, cardboard, plastics, and more. One day, one trip, a cleaner Upper Peninsula. See what we accept at recycle906.com.
Pure Outdoor is the first program dedicated to increasingly popular outdoor and eco sports. Individual and adventurous. Journey to the world's most exotic, breathtaking locations. Pure Outdoor.
I'm Drew Carey from The Price is Right here on TV 19.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
Mr. Mattress here. It's our big winter sale. It's the best time of year to buy a new mattress. Every bedding company is offering their lowest prices of the year. You'll save on every model from Tempur-Pedic, and every model from Stearns & Foster, and every model of Sealy Posturepedic, and every model from Serta, and every model of Shunk bedding that's made special for me. They're all here for you to try, and they're all at big discounts. You'll save on power adjustable bases too. Shop Shunks of Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back. We're ready to get the weekend started. We had a really nice day today. Lots of sunshine, well above average temperatures. 47 for the high. The average is 29. We're getting really close to getting that normal high, at least into the 30s. And then once we get past freezing, it's virtually spring at that point. And just shy of a half of an inch of snow. So things have been fairly quiet for today. The main system that is really driving the weather for today is this major low that you see to the north of us. And we have some very strong winds to the south, so that's why it's warm enough to see some rain at the moment. But eventually this system has to move, and it will continue to move to the east, which means we'll get the back end of it, which is winds from the north and quickly dropping temperatures. This is that polar front. So for the moment there's some light drizzles going on, but there's already starting to see some mixing here, that indication of some dropping temperatures. So this was your spring-like day, but things quickly change for the weekend. We also have a wind advisory for most of the Upper Peninsula, this tan color that you see here, and that's for wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour. And then up to the Houghton area, this is a high wind warning, so a little bit more than that, wind gusts possibly up to 60 miles per hour. So this tells us that when this system is moving, these watches and warnings are until 1 a.m. When it moves, the winds will stay at that same strength. So for the time being right now, the sustained winds about 15 to 20 for us in the city here in Marquette, and then up to Copper Harbor and Eagle Harbor, that's when we're going to get around 30 maybe for the sustained winds, and possibly those gusts up to 60. So for those future wind gusts, you can see as this system moves, that's when now we get the northwest winds. But when that advisory ends at 1 o'clock, the winds will start to diminish. So even though the winds will be from the north and they're diminishing, the cold temperatures will still continue. And you can even see that direction here with that cloud cover, some little lake effect snow showers here from this system. And that's really going to be the name of the game. It's the wind advisory, the dropping temperatures. It's more of that inconvenience because it was so nice and spring-like today, and then we're right back to the bitter winter cold. So continuing on for the future temperatures, this is the actual air temperatures, not the feels like. So 47 for our high for today, and then by the time we get to tomorrow morning, you start your day, you want to head out to a brunch or meet someone out for lunch, and we're having temperatures in the teens. So hopefully you didn't put away all the winter gear just yet. We're not out of the woods, and it's not officially spring until March 20th. But this is something exciting that you'll start to see tonight, but it's also going to peak for tomorrow, that planet parade. Remember, these 6 planets will be at least in the same area. They may not be in that straight line in that exact order, but at least that's something fun to look up to the night sky for tonight. Teens for the weekend, that's very bitter cold, but we rebound pretty quickly to start off this first week of March into the lower 30s. Calm to start things out, and then we get a wintry mix by the end of the week.
Kelly, thank you again. And by now, everyone in the Upper Michigan knows that this winter has been particularly snowy, and when that snow builds up, it can compromise even the best of roofs. Heavy snow and ice buildup has already caused roofs to collapse at the Westwood Mall in Marquette and the VFW in Ishpeming. The freeze-thaw cycle adds to the problem, causing ice dams to form along the edge of roof lines. Professional roofers say that even a small amount of ice buildup can add a significant amount of weight pressing down on your roof.
Ice can be 57 pounds for a 1 foot by 1 foot block of ice. So that 1 foot ice dam running along a 60-foot eave could very well be over 5,000 pounds.
Oakler says the best way to remove ice from your roof is to call a professional, as even the most careful homeowner can cause damage to their own roof. Marquette County Federal Care Facility is looking to build up their staff, and they're looking for those interested to be a part of it. They have been helping staff members obtain their CNA licenses for years, and now is no different. They encourage all staff to further their education and receive the pay that they deserve with that certification. Today, they held a job fair for locals 18 and up to apply for positions such as care aide, CNAs, and nursing staff. If you missed the job fair event, you can stop into the facility during open community hours for more information. Coming up next, we're live in Calumet with the Copper Dog sled races kicking off tonight. We'll see how it's going so far when we come back.
If you don't have final expense insurance, this message is for you. Life Care provides valuable whole life insurance to help cover final expenses, medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance, available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call 800-309-8594.
60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, Jess from Planetary Design will pour 60 cups of coffee for 60 adventurers.
Shoot, lost count.
Shop small business on Amazon. To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, John from Bluecorn Beeswax will light 60 candles for Marv and Ethel's 60th wedding anniversary.
Marv? Ethel?
Shop small business on Amazon.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar. Watch the Medical Minute, Thursdays at 6 and 11, only on 19 News. Brought to you by OSF Healthcare.
The Shortlist, a countdown show that's all sports. See the greatest names and the greatest games in all sports. Sports fans love it, and you will too. That's The Shortlist, only from SSN, the Cindy Sports Network.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. This evening in the Keweenaw Peninsula, mushers are preparing to take off at the 16th annual Copper Dog 150. WZMQ's Andrew Hands now joins us live from the race start. Andrew, good evening. What's going on over there?
Hey, Kevin. Well, we're here in Calumet, downtown Calumet, where we've got about 36 teams that are about to kick off at about 7 o'clock tonight, heading up to Eagle Harbor. I'm joined once again, welcome back to the show, Chrissy from the, what association? What association?
Copper Dog.
Okay, yeah. Right on. So, yeah, what is your role in all of this? Yeah.
I'm the volunteer director, so we have many different positions to fill throughout the weekend. Dog handling, crossing guards, security guards on the snow road here. We have bib checker or bag checkers. Lots of different jobs that need to get filled, over 600 positions, so I'm kind of like the person that makes sure everything gets filled up.
Yeah, so you're very busy. You've been involved in these races for so long. This is my first Copper Dog. What's so special about this event for the Keweenaw?
So this event draws thousands of people to the area. It brings in tourists from all around the country, really. It brings in mushers from all around the country. I mean, we've got mushers coming from Oregon and Montana, Canada. We got volunteers coming from all over the country. So it's great for everybody. It's great for the spectators. It's great for all the local businesses, all of our sponsors. And it just brings Calumet and all the other little towns to life.
Absolutely. Yeah, this has got to be the busiest you see Calumet, really,
for sure.
At this time of year. But with this time of year, a lot of weather patterns going on. We had quite a lot of melting happening. We've got plenty of snow, though. What's that kind of looking like on the trails?
I mean, we had snow to lose, you know. We're tipping 300 inches, so if we had a little bit of melting today, it's not going to affect anything. I mean, as far as I know, the trails are in great shape. We got our nice snow road laid down here, and we're gonna kick it off at 7 o'clock.
Awesome. And talk about the teams a little bit. Who's all coming together? I mean, you mentioned where they're coming from. How many teams have we got going on, and what are they taking part in?
So we have 20 teams in the 120. That's our 3-leg race. That starts in Calumet and finishes in Eagle Harbor tonight. The second leg will finish in Copper Harbor, and then our third leg will bring it back to Laurium. And then also leaving tonight is our Copper Dog 30, which has 16 mushers in it. We do have 2 more races tomorrow in Copper Harbor that are Copper Dog 15, which is a quick in and out race. There's 20 mushers in that. Then we have our brand new kids race, the Copper Dart, which is like kids that have experienced mushing. So we have nine little kids going to be going out in Copper Harbor tomorrow for a 5-mile race.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you so much for all this information. I'm really looking forward to the long weekend. come a long way, and it's looking to be a good time.
Yeah,
So we'll have more coverage on all of this tonight at 11. We'll see you then. Back to you, Kevin.
Andrew, thank you very much. And Mike Ludlam has your look at sports. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach as Michigan Tech hockey looks to secure a better spot in the playoffs. And later, we'll see how Marquette High School performed in the Division I state title in skiing. We're back in just a couple minutes.
Good evening. Ahead on the CBS Evening News. Last month, federal agents shot and killed Renee Good in Minneapolis, and then the Secretary of Homeland Security branded her a domestic terrorist. Well, tonight, Good's family speaks out for the first time on camera, telling Matt Gutman what they think about how everything went down. And Steve Hartman on the road on this Friday and in the surf of Waikiki Beach, how helping strangers catch a wave helped one man catch a break. That's ahead on the CBS Evening News.
New CBS Tonight.
It's my job to protect the public. I want every scrap of information on those missing girls.
Going through life not trusting people, that must be so hard.
I trust people. Seriously? Those of us who wear the badge know that it amplifies what's already inside the person wearing it. There are 9 murder victims. We have a serial killer in Edgewater.
Sheriff Country is all new. CBS Tonight at 8/7 Central and streaming on Paramount Plus.
You know, Hard Rock is built on service, from that first cafe to hotels and casinos around the world. That's why on the Hard Rock Bet Casino app, service still comes first.
When you want to withdraw your money, it's secure. Get paid in 30 minutes or less.
When you need help, it's available 24/7. Real service, based right here in the U.S.
Hard Rock Bet Casino is here, Michigan. Roll with us.
New customers get up to $1,000 back in casino bonus plus 200 bonus spins.
MeTV presents Potter Poetry.
Oh, pony pucks, bull cookies, horse hockey, pigeon pellets, mule muffins, monkey muffins. That's what she said.
Watch Colonel Potter on MASH.
Hot diggity, hot saucy, hot mustard.
Weekdays and Sundays at 7 on MeTV 19.1.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Andersen brand products are #1 in quality, and the Window Store is your local Andersen expert for installation and service of all Andersen windows and doors. From showroom to your home. Andersen Windows and Doors at the Window Store. Andersen is the #1 trusted window and door brand. The Window Store is the Upper Peninsula's clear choice for windows and doors. Now that's a perfect fit. From showroom to your home, Andersen Windows and Doors at the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. Michigan Tech is one of 5 teams still trying to win the McNaughton Cup or earn at least home ice in the first round of the CCHA playoffs. The Huskies host Bowling Green this weekend. Tech head coach Bill McCult knows the games should be close.
They're trying to accomplish the same thing we are, and right now they just happen to be in our way, but a lot of respect for them. We know it's going to be a hard series, and they have some really quality players. Like I said, there's not much margin for error. It's most likely going to come down to a 1-goal game. Hopefully we can make one more play or one less mistake.
The Huskies were swept by the Falcons in the first round of the CCHA playoffs last March. Face-off tonight, the John McGinnis Student Ice Arena is 7:07. Saturday start 6:07. NMU visits Minnesota State. The Wildcats were eliminated from the playoff picture last night when Ferris State defeated Lake Superior State 5-2 in the Sioux. Marquette Senior High School has added to its trophy case this week. The girls' ski team captured the Division I state title, while the boys finished a close second at Boyne Mountain.
A first-place finish in slalom and second-place finish in GS combined for your girls champion today. In first place, Marquette High School.
Coming in as an underdog is actually pretty exciting because nobody expects you to do anything. And everything just came together. The girls skied their hearts out. The people that had trouble were backed up by the rest of their team. Everybody stepped up when it was important to do so. Our freshmen really led the way. Having them on the team really meant something this year. They worked hard the whole season and improved all the way through.
Every day we ski on a pitch, and at regionals there was a majority of flats in the course and not as much pitch, so our team really excelled when we got on a pitch course.
Freshman, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You realize you have to do this every year now?
I'll try my best.
Conditions got kind of chewed up, so I ran first seed, which was much easier. The conditions weren't too difficult. Second run was kind of unknown. It was set pretty tight, so the vertical distance wasn't as far and the offset was a little more. But I think I really came in with an attack mindset, and I was ready to move quick and kind of outpace the course.
The boys had a spectacular day. We had 3 boys in the top 10 for both events, and in any other year, that would put you on top.
This is Marquette's Lake Skidda. He was the state champion in the giant slalom. Congratulations to the Sentinels for an outstanding pair of seasons. The Michigan Tech and NMU cross-country ski teams have had plenty of success at the first day of the NCAA Central Regional Championships in Duluth. NMU's Henriette Nelson claimed gold in the 7.5-kilometer classic, 22:10.9 seconds, 26 seconds ahead of second place, which was Tech's Greta Hansen and Bridget Burns claiming the silver and the bronze. On the men's side, Marcus Groth of Michigan Tech was the winner. NMU's Luke Fricker was in second place. So good start for both those teams. We will be right back.
The United States of America is as strong and as proud and as great as ever.
Monday.
That's me!
We kick off Women's History Month with a week of pink. It's Tony winner Darren Criss, Broadway star Shoshana Bean, and Pink's daughter Willow. All new Kelly with pink.
Ours is broken!
You blew it!
Sorry!
The Kelly Clarkson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ CBS.
Getting ready, we all have our routine. Finding an outfit. Fixing your hair. And all the other little touches. Gum, check. Keys, check. Phone, check. But of all the things you remember to bring with you, naloxone could be the most important. It can reverse an opioid overdose. You can get it without a prescription in most states, and it's really easy to use. If you or someone you know is at risk for opioid overdose, naloxone could save their life. Keep it on you and at home. For more information about naloxone, visit cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
There's no looking back.
Don't look back.
I wasn't really looking back, just remembering back.
Remember back.
What do you say we start from here?
With a rifleman.
Weekdays at 3 p.m. on WZMQ Me TV.
And a final check of your forecast. We have a few light rain showers rolling through the Upper Peninsula. Really not going to be an issue, and it's honestly a relief that it's rain and not snow. But we are right back to the bitter winter cold. Teens and 20s for your temperatures for tomorrow with a chance of some snow showers. So hopefully you can get out and enjoy for tonight and come right back here later tonight for another update on your forecast.
Will do. Kelly, thank you very much. And finally tonight, a Delta County theater group is closing its 2025-2026 season with a bang. The Players Denock will present The Producers March 6th through the 8th and 11th through the 14th at Bay College's Bessie Theater. Written by Mel Brooks, the show follows a producer and his accountant as they create a spectacular Broadway flop. The Producers features a cast of more than 30 actors, over 100 crew members, and a live orchestra that keeps the energy high from the pit. The director says the collaborative effort has made for an entertaining, fast-paced show.
I want to extend my deepest appreciation to everyone who's helped out with The Producers. This is a huge crew, a giant undertaking, and quite possibly one of the largest musicals we've ever attempted in my 30-plus years with Players Denock.
For tickets and showtimes, visit WZMQ19.com. That's all we have for now, everyone. We'll catch you back here later tonight.
Lilly Broadcasting. Stand.
Good to be with you. I'm Tony DeCopel. The breaking news right now.